All right, part 3, third and final part of this has become a 3-part series of our historical fiction 1807 scenario using the game board from Old School Tactical Ghost Front, the miniatures from Perry Miniatures Travel Battles, and the game mechanics from Commands and Colors Napoleonics. All right, so we'll start with rolling to see who goes first again, and that will be the French this time. One change that I will do is instead of foot artillery, we're going to have to make this horse artillery. Otherwise, the artillery is never going to get anywhere. So I think that's, at least movement-wise, we'll do horse artillery. And that should be it. So for the French, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 3 on the left and see how that works. 3 on the left will be 1 there. 2, 3. Okay, we'll roll that up. We've got this all light cavalry, which is equal to their strength. So let's start with these guys. Will be 3. And nothing there. They will battle back. That is heavy cavalry for the Russians. It's pretty heavy duty stuff too. 5 dice full strength, which is what this will be. So 3, 4, 5. There is 2 hits. Yeah, well, 1 would have knocked him out anyway, so he's gone. That was 1. What a good that did. And then this guy here is down to 1 strength, so that's just 1 die. Looking for 3s, 5s, or 6s. We got a 5, which pushes him back. We're going to do... No, we're staying there. 1 strength. We're going to not push it, pun intended. All right, and finally... I'm glad heavy cavalry won't battle back because he has been pushed back by the flag. Which I should check. No, he cannot ignore that. So then full strength here. 4 dice, getting 1 hit on him, knocks him down to 2, but he will be able to battle back with 2 dice. Actually, might be... It's heavy cavalry, so I think it's probably going to be 3. Heavy cavalry, 2 strength is 3 dice. It is. And there's 2 hits on that battle back. So he'll be cut in half to strength of 2. All right. Russian's turn. Probably go for about 45 minutes and then call it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go with this 3. Why haven't I thought of this before? 3 on the left for the Russians. Draw a new card, please. Thank you very much. Did I draw a new card here? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not. 6. 3 on the left. Get out of here. All right. 3 on the left here. We'll go with 1, 2, and fire with the artillery at 3 hex range, standing range fire. That'll be 2 dice. And 1 hit. So, from a 4 to a 3, he goes. Right there. All right, French. 6. Attack center, probe center, center. Everything's center. Rally. Counterattack. Let's go ahead and do that. So, it will be 3 over here. Right? Is that the... Yep. That's exactly right. So 3 over here again. Don't much care to repeat the cavalry thing just yet, so we'll fire with him and we'll move him up. It'll be 2, and this bloody artillery. 2 and not bell. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2. It's the best we're gonna get for now. That is 4 dice in there. What do we get? We get a whole lot of nothing. 3 6s and a 4 do us no good. So that's the end of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the Russians. To the Russians we go. We'll play a 2 on the left. 2 on the left here. 1 and 2. So moving ranged fire on both these guys. That is Guard Grenadiers, full strength, but we are moving range fire, so 3 dice. All right, 3 dice. Not bad for moving range fire. What do we get? We got nothing on that one, and the second one got 2 hits, so this guy's gone. Can we do this without... I think maybe, yes, we can. All right, there's another. Let's do a quick tally here. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 French units and 3 Russian units. So you do the math, you'll know who's in the lead. French turn. Fire and hold. Can we... Fire and hold. Actually, in order for... No, leadership, no. Rally, no. Man, there is literally... I've got these center cards, right? There is literally... There's nothing I can do. There's nobody in the center. Wow, okay. There's absolutely nobody in the center. I don't want to use that. So we're going to have to use... Fire and hold, I guess. Um... 4 or fewer infantry or artillery units, and they will battle with 1 additional die. We can do that here. Now it doesn't say... Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Well, this is going to work out better than I thought. So 1, we'll attack here. We'll attack here. Moving ranged fire. That's 2. And then I'm going to make a conscious effort to never say again. Okay, that's the last time. That. Never say it again. No reason to say it. It's better to say nothing. It's annoying to hear people say it, so let's start a new thing and never say it again. Not this guy. If we go right here. This is stupid. We're just doing a frontal attack against Russian artillery there, but that's how it goes. All right, let's roll this up. We've got 2, but we add 1 additional die, makes 3. We did get nothing. And then 4 plus 1 additional die makes 5 here. This guy's gone. So there's our 4th Russian unit removed. Russians still have the advantage, though, thus far. 3 strength, moving ranged fire. What is it? 2, 3 dice. We really would like to see 4s on this. Give me nothing. Cool. We did get a 5, and that's not something he can ignore, so back he goes 1 hex. And finally, right here, it's going to also be... Nope, that is guards, so that is 5 dice. No, he moved. 4 dice. Would be better if they hadn't moved, but 4 is still pretty good. What do we have? We have 2 hits. 2 hits on this guy. Runs him from a 3, because they're 3 strength to begin with. Yeah, so that's just... No, because... No, he's not. Hold on. That's Guard Grenadier, so he's 4 strength, so he'll go down to a 2. So half strength now. Get rid of that. That was the French. It was the French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the... Back to the Russians. 2, 3, 4, 5. Who have options? You've got options. You've got options as the Russians. Let's do 2 on the Russian right flank. What 2? Well, we'll go with this. Those 2. Heavy cavalry, which is brutal, right? Yep, 5 dice, brutal. 3, 4, 5. Starting here. We're getting 3s. We got a 3 and 2 5s. 3 and 2 5s, I say. So he'll take... Well, he's 1 strength anyway, so he's gone. Let's go to that guy. No battle back. He's just gone. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 French casualties to 4 Russian. Let's do the half-strength heavy cavalry unit here. That will be... Three dice. What do we get? We got a hit. Drops him to 1. Oh, we knocked him out too. I think the French light cavalry just got decimated here. There are no more. That was half of the French cavalry is now gone. But before you get too excited, the Russians have just about... Well, they've lost 2 light cavalry and 1 heavy, so still worse than the Russians, but not quite as bad as I thought. But that turned out to be fruitful for said Russians. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, French. We still have our entire heavy cavalry here. But I don't know. And all these stupid center cards. Ooh, we finally got a card here. Assault right flank. So that means 6 units on the right will be able to activate. So a needle pulling thread. What are we doing here? movement wise. Movement 1, 2, and up, 1. Balance just 1. 6 units. All right, mark it up. There's 1, 2, moving ranged fire there makes 3, 4 with nothing in range, 5, 6. All right. Okay, these are just regular infantry, so 4 on that one. We get, would have been great if it was close combat because we would have had 3 hits, but it's not. So all we did was push these guys back, but they probably don't get pushed back because of who they are. Who are they? Guard Grenadiers. And I'm certain, yeah, they can ignore up to 2 flags, so that does nothing. All right, moving ranged fire here. 3 strength, regular infantry is 2 dice. We got nothing again, except 2 6s, which again does nothing unless we're in close combat. And finally, our I just said it again. Our old guard who will roll 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. Full strength, so yeah, 5 dice. And that is, my God, out of all these dice, 1 stinking hit. Well, it does put him right on the edge here. Drops him to a 1. So what could have been a pretty good row turned into just a plodding along nothing. There was. Then we go back to the Russians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a recon and force card, which is 1 activation in each section. We'll go with this full strength doodad here. I said it again. Stop saying it. Let's see. If we bring this inward, that will be our center. So yeah, inward here. And then we'll fire here. So let's start here. That is regular Russian line infantry, so that's just 4 dice. Just 4 dice, he says. With 2 hits. So we put 2 hits on this dude, drops him in half to a 2. We'll battle back on ranged fire. And then over here it should be, and is going to be 5 dice. Yep, 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dice coming at him. That should almost, maybe. Nope. Took 3 hits, but still ticking. He's down to 1. That was a pretty good volley. It feels a little like the French attack is petering out. Almost said it, but didn't say it. Yeah, it feels like the French attack is petering out a bit. 4, 5, 6, back to the French. Ooh, really? I'll take it. Assault right flank. So 6 on the right. Fine, so 2, 3, 4. Let's move up one more here. 5, and we'll bring him up. Make 6. All right, let's resolve all of this. 3 dice on that guy. We got 2 hits and a flag. He ignores the flag, but he does not ignore 2 hits, which drops him from a 4 to a 2. Okay. So now half strength, you're telling me. That's what I'm saying. Get rid of that. There it is again. How do you stop yourself from saying that useless word? 3 dice, standing range fire. So yeah, that's just 3 to regular infantry, 3 dice. We get another flag, which they can ignore. A hit, though, that drops them from a 2 to a 1. It would have been nice to get that extra hit and knock him out of there. And then he's got 1 strength point left. Give me a 1 or a 2. Oh, you just couldn't do it, could you? You just couldn't do it. And we're good there, which is 5 dice. 3, 4, 5. Give me hits. 2 hits. Fine. 2 hits it is. 2 hits. I'll just have to settle. A little bit better go around for the French, but again, I feel it. I'm looking and I see and I feel that the French attack is fizzling out. Russians 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 2 on the left. What 2 on the left? I think we have a full. No, we don't anymore. This whole guard unit here is all slowly getting beat up. We'll go with this. And we'll go with this. All right, 2. Is 3 dice. You watch, he'll get all. Oh, he got 1 hit. So now he is a 2. That. And 3 dice over there, which does nothing but push him back potentially. No, maybe not. Yeah, he can ignore that, so nothing there. All right. French lucked out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I like it. Look at this card. 2 in each section. The center is non-existent, but we have 2 in each section otherwise. So let's go with standing range fire here. That'll be 1. Yep, and standing range fire there. And on this side, standing range fire here. And we have artillery in position now, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. All right. 4 dice there. What is it? A 4 and a 3 and a 6, a 1. We get 1 hit. So he goes from a 3 to a 2. Yep, 3 to a 2. And then this guy here is sitting at a 2, so he'll roll 2. Oh, 2 hits. Awesome. He's gone. That was needed. Slight morale boost for the French. Well needed left flank. Pick me up. All right, so now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knocked out units for the French. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Russians. Yeah, I don't feel too good about the French at this point. Let's see what the artillery can do against the last light cavalry unit at 1, 2, 3 hex range. 3 action range is going to be 2 dice. I've seen worse. We did get a hit. That'll take them from. Why do they have to be 4 strength? That'll take them from a 4 to a 3. No, that's not the last. We have another light cavalry unit here. All right. We knocked the chip off their shoulder, though, at least. And then we have this savvy guard, or not guard, but old guard unit here, tossing 5 dice at a time. Getting no hits. Well, he got 1 hit. Not good enough, though. He should have knocked him out. But didn't. All right. There's that. That was the French. Yeah. Let me go with the Russians. Russians have a center that they're not taking advantage of. I'll tell you that much. But for now, they're going to probe right flank, allowing them to activate 2 units. Interesting. Go ahead and fire with him. And, God, I said it again. Stop saying that. Let's bring him up. That's all I got. What are we? 1, 2, 3 hex range should be the same as the French. 2 dice. Yeah, that's the same. No hits. Well, 2 5s. And cannot ignore those. So 1, 2 hexes back they go. Yeah, the French are not doing so hot here at this point. It's apparent. These center cards are not helping. I just feel like the inevitable's right around the corner. Hey, let's roll 5 dice for our old guard unit. That's always fun. Yep, he's done. This guy's out. He was down to 1 strength. Now he's gone. So this old guard unit is earning their keep. Back to the Russians. Russians with 2 bases. Okay, bayonet charge. That's what the Russians want to do. 4 or fewer infantry can move up to 2 hexes and still battle in melee. Is that Does anyone qualify? Oh my God, nobody qualifies for that. Well, let's call these suicidal guard grenadier units. They're all each down to 1 strength, but guess what? They're gonna kamikaze this 1 strength French unit here. Up to 2, you say? Up to 2 it is. 1, 2. Same here, another 1 strength. Ooh, he's just regular. No, he's not just regular. He is guard grenadier as well. All right, so guard grenadiers 1 strength. Close combat is 2 dice. Do we get? No, we do not. Do we? Yeah, guard infantry, when ordered, will melee with 1 additional dice. So this is actually going to be 3 dice for each of those dudes. There's 1 hit there, so he's gone. And that puts a damper on the other unit doing anything because his unit's now gone. Okay. Well, you could say they could attack here, but I mean, that wasn't their intention, so no, we're not going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center, 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 center. Literally 4 center cards. Leadership and rally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are getting discarded. There's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our mulligan for this turn. House rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it'd be great if I had a center. I have no center as the French. That's my fault. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. You know what that means. French are about to knock this guy out. And let's go with this. Moving range fire against that artillery unit. Let's cover that first. That should be 2 dice. Need 4s. Nothing. And close combat on that old guard. 6 dice. Wow. And he's got 1 strength point left. Yeah, he's gone. Boom. Out of here. So does this make things interesting? I don't know. Not necessarily. Let's see. New tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 French units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Russian units. The French got a second wind here or something. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the Russians. Russians will implement La Grande Manœuvre. What does that mean? 4 or fewer units or leaders and make a strategic move up to 4 hexes. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. One, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. Who else? Let's take some of this center, yeah? One, 2, 3, 4. Right there. There's our La Grande Maneuver. All right, Russians are French. Timestamp 34. We'll go a little longer. 1, 2, Timestamp French. Center. Oh, we got a bombard and a fire. Yeah, okay. What is fire and hold? What is counterattack? Counterattack. Issue the same order. Yeah, great. I'm happy to do that as the French because I have stuff way backed up behind. It's awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 4. God, those cards are worth their weight in gold. Russians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, aren't they special? They get a flank attack card, which is 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Special. What can they use that to their benefit? Yes, they can probably. Fire here. Almost said it. Fire here. Should be able to knock him out. And 2 on the right. Artillery here. And artillery here. All right, let's see what happens. Let's do this first. 2 hex distance. Foot artillery. Three dice, however, they do have cover here. So that's 2 dice. And 1 hit. So the Russians just can do no wrong. If they're not knocking out units, they're getting hits. Wait, that means the same thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3 hex range on that cavalry. 3 hex range is 2 dice. Needing 3s, we got nothing. To the Russian left. 1, 2, 3 is 2 dice. We got nothing there. We did get a 5. Ooh, he cannot retreat because his path of egress is blocked. So that goes to a 1. This should be the end of him. So that's 3 dice. And it is, of course, the end of this guy. This is the end. Put that in there. I didn't make it in there. In that there. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 French units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Russian units. Russians pulling away again. French. There's a fun pro-right flank card. It's a fun little card. Fire here. That's our award-winning old guard unit there. And who's our second unit? Let's move this guy up. All right, so 5. Standing range fire. Am I wrong? Nope. 5. There we go. He's gone. Bye-bye. Okay. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 French, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 Russians. Russian turn. Three on the left. Let's go with it. 3 on the left. Russians' left is dissolving quickly here. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen that card. Light cavalry, 1 charge here against the artillery. That's going to be 1. Fire with the artillery here. That's something. And then 1, 2, 3. Put them right there. Okay. Light cavalry is 3 dice because he's down to 3 strength. 3 dice. What happens when you attack artillery with cavalry? It forgetteth. Searching for a rule here. I don't see it. I don't want to make you guys wait. So we'll go ahead and fire with the artillery first. Yeah, we'll fire with the artillery first. 4 dice. We did get 2 hits and a flag, so that may be the end of that. Yep. Light cavalry tried to rush the French artillery. Took 2 hits. Ooh, they can ignore the flag because they have a leader that is not. These leaders in this particular game haven't been much of an effect. What he can throw is 1 die and get nothing. And then this artillery unit here. 1, 2, 3. X range is 2 dice. Gets 1 hit, so now he's half strength. And in the French, a couple more minutes here, and then we'll call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center, center, center. So that doesn't do us any good. Bombard, no. First strike, no. Oh, fire and hold. Let's do this. Fire and hold. Fire in the hole. Fire and hold. Mission order 4 fewer infantry or artillery. Okay, so there's no movement allowed, but I don't know if that allows me to do much of anything. Can fire here, that's about it. Infantry or artillery, and we can fire this artillery unit again and probably resolve or absolve that cavalry unit. Roll a 5. Push him back. And over here, that's 4 dice. Yep, 4 dice. This guy's gone. Yeah, he's gone. So that should be, is it? The last, no, what is this guy doing over here? Way over here. Did he get bumped? What is going on? This is odd to me. I feel like he got bumped. Anyway, that is was the French turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say the Russians were on a clear path to victory. I don't know if I'm so sure now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, just 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What about, it's pretty even now. It was nearly 2-to-1 odds, a ratio rather, for casualties in the Russians' favor. You know, the left flank, Russian left flank, has kind of collapsed a bit. You could argue the French right isn't doing it a whole hell of a lot better. Russian center is thick. Russian right is fine. French left is good. So if I were to continue playing this, things to consider would be turn this center from about here on this way to wipe out the rest of that French right and gain control of 2 sections. And that would leave the Russian right to try and hold off this French left, which they would be able to do for a while depending on dice rolls. The French should be able to eventually bust through the Russian right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it would be a 1-to-1 ratio here. And then if we move this here, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it would be 1-to-1. Well, I see now. I don't know. It would just have to be played out to see, because honestly, it is a game, and it would come down to die rolls and amount to who had the luckier rolls, etc. So this was part 3 of our historical fiction 1807 Napoleonic scenario. You can say goodbye, and we will have no more of this. We will speak no more about it. But what we will do, most likely, is I've gone through all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different copies of Old School Tactical. Actually 5, because the Japanese theater doesn't do us any good for this. And pulled out what's going to be my next board. I kind of like this idea of playing on these boards. They're beautiful boards. Shane just does one. I'm pretty sure it's Shane that did the artwork. And the placement of the camera, etc., is such now that lends itself to nice, pretty good filming. So the next board will be from, I think, the original Old School Tactical game. I've already pulled it out, so I don't know. Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, I think it's from the original Old School Tactical game. It's an Eastern Front summer board, and it looks like it would be a lot of fun to set this up on that and represent some early 1812 moving into Russia stuff, all the way up through Borodino, I guess. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Leave comments. What are you up to? What are you playing? What's going on? What are your thoughts? Share them, and let me know what's going on. All right. Thanks for watching. And if you are not a subscriber, like what you see, want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. All right, guys. Bye.